Here we are again in my starting over account, and today I have to do the Throne Tower quest and unlock the dungeon, because as you can tell, your girl's a little broke and she honestly needs the diamonds at the top of the dungeon obby. So let's get into it. Since we're already in Campus 4, I mean, you guys already know the drill. We're gonna go ahead and do our fountain and our wheel before we go and actually do the quest. This is just so I can have chances to win the Halo, and I have a chance to, get new items. So this story is by 𝓀𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼. And the answer to this one is option B. So we will be picking option B. And let's see what we get. I don't think we're gonna get the Halo. No, we got some diamonds, which is great. And now we're gonna go do the wheel. Now we are at the wheel, so we're gonna go ahead and spin, and we're gonna do prize wave 1. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna check early and we get nothing, but we either get diamonds or death or something. We're also gonna check around for books just in case, and we got 500 diamonds. That's not bad. And now we're gonna go ahead and real quickly do tidy textbooks before we go ahead and finish and start the quest. So I actually have not started this quest because I just forgot all about it when I was doing my chest location video. So I will be redoing that video and deleting the previous one. But if you're seeing this, 5 months into advance and you're like, why does she have a chest location video and what happened to episode 3? That's what's gonna happen to it. We're gonna get rid of it. And so yeah, I really did not do very good at tidy textbooks. We are level 53, and we also have our second element, which is nature. And I went through and I got a bunch of stuff in the shops. But now we get to go ahead and go to the castle's heart so we can get the throne tower quest started. So we just gotta get into the throne tower room. And now let's go to the throne tower. So obviously, since I was not in here for my chest location video, I do not think I have any of the chests. But first, you want to go up the stairs to this photo with this lovely dressed lady, and you want to take the pink key. And whilst you have the pink key, you may as well get this chest right here, because this chest gives you a big whopping 50 XP, which is not a lot anymore, but it still is 50 XP closer to your next level. So now you want to finish walking up the stairs, but before you go into this room, you want to go into the throne room. And the reason for this is because you have to light up all of these candles. So I'm gonna go ahead and light up all of my candles. And yes, once you light them all up, a lever will appear. You are going to want to go back and just pull this lever right here. Then the next thing you want to do is grab any of the books. It gives you a little bit of dialogue. So you have to find 15 books. So you want to just grab every single book that you see in here. It is different for everybody, so the amount of books I have may be more or maybe less than what you have. But now, since you have the pink key, you're going to want to go down, and before you do anything, you can actually go into the orange guard's little wall, and there will be a chest back here with 75 XP, which is 75 more XP added to our current amount that we have, which is great. And then you can just leave through this little area. Now you're going to want to run into this little area, and you will see this pink area. You want to put the pink key there, and it will open up this door right here. So now you want to walk in there and already grab all of the books. that you have and pull the lever. And now you want to go from the lever and turn your screen, but don't leave. You have to look up to see your thing. And you can usually chat it, but I can't in this situation. So just remember your order of these. Mine is pink, green, blue, red, purple, orange. So pink, green. You can always go back. Pink, green. I actually have to go back for mine because I forgot it. Pink, green, blue, red, purple, yellow. Blue, blue, blue. Red, purple, orange. That was orange, not yellow. And now it gives you a little cutscene. And this door right here is going to open up for you to go through. So the next thing you're going to do is before you go up those stairs, you want to go back here and go all the way to this corner wall. And you will have to look inside here to figure out what your things are. So mine, it's on the wooden shelf. So mine is the tiara, the crystal, the helmet, the candle, the wand. So the tiara, crystal, helmet, candle, wand. So then you want to go back up these stairs and you have to sort this out. So mine was the tiara, crystal, helmet, candle, wand. And I do not think there are any, there are no books that are going to be in here. So now you want to go down into here. And this is where it gets a little tricky because there are books down here, but they're very difficult to find in most cases. There is also a chest down here with 75 XP. You get a lot of XP just from doing this quest. Like, I am close to leveling up already. And you can also sleep in this bed right here if you do not have one. So again, just double check that you have every book. Now you want to go into here and you can click this book. And what you need to do is you need to just mix the colors. So you mix yellow and red to make orange, and then you can start over, mix blue and red to make the purple, and then mix the green and blue to make the orange. And now what you want to do is you want to click every single color and add it in. And now the next step, you need to pull out your magic powers because you do have to have magic powers for this. And you want to just spray your little potion with the powers. And now you get to take the key and dip it in there. Out will come the rainbow key, and you want to take the rainbow key and close out of that. And now with the rainbow key, you want to go all the way back to this unicorn door and use the key in this door. Now hopefully, if you did not miss any books, you will be able to get into the room. But I actually did not miss any. And you also want to make sure to come down and pull this lever. So now, once you have all 15 of your books, you want to go back up into the witches area and go over to this bookshelf and click it. This will put all of the books that you found into this bookshelf. You just have to wait for it to do that. And now there's a cave and you want to go into it, and there's actually a hidden chest that you can get in here. Oh, no. I lied. There's no hidden chest. But you want to go to the piano and play it. And now you want to go to Royal High, and you want to go down, and you want to click the Throne Tower. And now you just have to play this theme on the piano, and it will come up with a cutscene. So once the cutscene is over, you can now grab the green key. And now with the green key, you can run out of this area or fly, whatever is easiest for you. I'm going to run. And you just want to leave this area. And now you want to go over to the ladder and put the key in this little hatchet. Not hatch, the little hatch up here. And now this is very annoying, but you have to click every book or until you find the key. So I will go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I found my key, and once you find your key, you do not have to go through any of the other books. If you want more lore, you can very much do so because there are obviously diary entries that you can go through. And now you want to go all the way down and take a left, and you want to open the blue door, which is the last and final door that you have to open for this. And now you pull the lever and the curtains fall back on the thrones in the throne tower and unlock a hidden area. So then after that, you want to go ahead and go all the way back to the throne room. And you want to go ahead and climb on up. And you get to, just kind of walk. And then you want to go in there. And it does not matter which side you take. Either way, you will be led down into the dungeon. Now, once you are in the dungeon, you can go over and across this bridge, and you can walk all the way over to this bridge and go across it, and there will be a giant door here. Usually it is open, but I will wait until it is actually open to show you guys. So now that it is open, you can go in, and there are a bunch of things on the wall. You do have to have specific magic powers, so I'm going to use my nature power to power on the nature symbol. You need all 6 elements to be able to power this up for it to work. So I will get back to you guys when we have all 6. So we now have all 6 elements, and you will get this cutscene. It is a very cute cutscene, but when you've seen it for like as many times as I have, it gets very, very old very, very quickly. It is recommended that you do not wear heels for the obby, but I am going to wear heels just to prove that it's light work. Now, with the obby, it is a fairly simple obby. However, you cannot fly at all. So if you fall and you fall into the lava, you're done. You're done. So you have to make sure you do not fall in this very, very hot lava. I kind of started the obby without you guys, but you do have to be very, very careful when doing this obby. Like, you don't really want to stop anywhere. Especially on those, you do not want to stop. But eventually, you will get high enough to where you don't really have to worry about the lava. But now you have to worry about these rocks. And these rocks take a while to come around. So as long as you, don't miss your rock, then you're okay. I have to wait for mine to come so I can jump on it. There we go. And this is actually going to be a very, very close call. But I will be able to make it. It's just going to be a very, very close call. But then you want to just hop on these rocks. And then you have made it all the way up to the very tippy top. And there will be a chest right here for you to get. And this chest will contain, I believe 10,000 diamonds, yes. This chest contains 10,000 diamonds, which is absolutely amazing. If you are just starting out, or you just need a little bit of extra diamonds, you can get 10,000 right then and there. The next chest is all the way over here next to the money bags when you first come up, and this chest will give you even more diamonds. It'll give you 1,500 diamonds, which you've already made 11,500 diamonds so far. And now if you go up and behind these thrones, you will get another chest with a, I believe it's it's XP. You get 300 XP, which is basically a level up if you really, really think about it. So I'm actually pretty close to level 55. And now the last chest that's all the way up here is actually there's 2. So there's this chest right here, which gives, I thought there was one less chest, but this chest right here gives you 2,750 diamonds, which is a lot of diamonds. I'm already up to 16k. And then lastly, there's this chest back here, which gives you the pillow fight tool, so you can have pillow fights with all of your friends in the dorms. An unknown fire fairy left it there for you to have. So now the last thing you want to do before teleporting is actually go back down the obby, which I know, who would ever want to go back down this horrible, horrible obby? but it's sad to say I would. Just make sure you do not hit this pool or that pool. And there is a chest all the way down at the bottom, which I believe contains XP for you to have and level up with. But I could be totally wrong. Okay, yes, it gives 300 XP, which is basically 2 level ups, you guys. You've basically leveled up 2 times just from this obby and the chest leading to it. So I have 19,000 diamonds now, and there is still a chest in here that I did not get. But it's not here. So first you want to reset, and this chest is very different to get to. You actually have to go to the well and archery class and sink it all the way down to the bottom, but it is the chest in here which has the whiteboard, which I will actually be getting in one of my live streams or in another video, but make sure to check out my channel to figure out when that will be. So that is all for today's video. I do hope that this tutorial helped you guys out with how to do the throne tower quest and all the chests in both the throne tower and in the dungeon. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell to be notified whenever I post a brand new Royale High video. Goodbye!